So Clash in Italy was a really interesting show. I liked all the matches on the show. I don't know if I like all the decisions on the show. The matches themselves, the wrestling in the ring itself, I thought was really good. There are some spots, of course, not everything is perfect. If you expect everything to be perfect, you're fooling yourself. Stop it. Get some help. Let's talk about each of these matches individually, what I thought about the match itself, and where I think that they could be going from that match with those particular wrestlers involved in whatever that story was. So let's get into it. Black Delegation, we knew it was going to happen in Italy to set up the trilogy, but damn, that was a good match. That was an incredible match. If Oba Femi is going to lose on a big PLE, his first loss, I hate to say it, but that's how you want it to happen. Damn, the 5, 6, 7 F5s, they had me scared in the beginning of the match with the 4 F5s because it looked like it was about to be a squash, and I'm so happy that it wasn't a squash because that would have pissed me off. Oba had 2 kickouts that like my heart dropped. The spot outside on the table, that was great. Oba had him, it looked like he had him. Brock picks him up, does an F5 through the table. Oba stands up during the count and runs back into the ring, and I'm like, yo, this is wild. For a split second, I also thought that Oba could get counted out, which honestly I would not have minded, but the way he lost, this is the best way for Oba to lose. Oba got his licks in too. He got the choke slam down. He did not get a fall from grace. The jump over the fall from grace, or the escape from the fall from grace, was actually really great by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was moving faster than I thought he could move at this age. He's still a superior athlete to most people, but damn, they did a good job of having a great match that I did not want, right? Sometimes you see a match or a matchup that you're just like, man, this is gonna suck, because not because of the match itself, but because of the circumstance around it. This is not the route I would have gone with Oba Femi, but either way, it'll be proven wrong if Oba Femi does go over at SummerSlam. This was a great match. Not the match I wanted. Not the result I wanted. Actually, I did want this result because it made sense story-wise. I'm loyal to the story. No matter who my favorite wrestler is, it could be CM Punk, it could be Trick Williams, Seth Rollins, it could be whatever. It could be wrestling. I don't care if my favorite wrestler doesn't go over if it makes sense for the story. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather have my favorite win when he's supposed to than when he's not and just be annoyed by story inconsistency. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. What they did at WrestleMania pales in comparison to this match tonight. I need to see that rubber match. I need to see it at SummerSlam in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we need to see Oba Femi get his lick back and finish his feud once and for all and make the retired man officially retired again for the 3rd time or the 2nd time. Anyway, what is Oba Femi going to do between now and SummerSlam? That's still 2-3 whole months away. So they got their work cut out for him. Nah, they robbed Big Goon. His foot was under the rope. How Cody going just, oh my God, yo. Oh my God. But it's cool. It's cool. We're going to get our lick back. I feel like Cody and Gunther should have that rematch at Clash or Night of Champions. First of all, this match was cooking from start to finish. Gunther did get cheated. The ref didn't see, but man, you can't tell me that the momentum wasn't building towards Gunther winning. He had him in a chokehold. The one thing I do blame Gunther for is when he had him in a chokehold, Cody puts his foot on the rope and Gunther has to let go, but then Gunther kind of like rested. He sat back and rested. No, pick him up immediately and powerbomb his ass immediately, and then it's a wrap. That's on Gunther. Gunther let too much time pass. He let Cody get his win back, and then Cody, he started to blow the comeback, and he put himself in that position to have the ref, like, don't put the win or the loss in the hands of the ref. We see it in sports all the time. Coaches always say, look, the ref may have gotten wrong, but we put ourselves in position towards where them getting it wrong actually mattered. And that's what happened in Gunther. So yeah, man, this match was cooking from start to finish. I thought Gunther was winning. I really did, especially the way he walked out. I was like, yo, Gunther got this, but I guess next time. But yeah. Sami Zayn might get involved coming up, and it might end up being a triple threat. I don't mind that, but you got to run Cody and Gunther back. And you know Gunther not going to let this go. Cody going to get choked out a few more times in the next couple weeks. For our main event, we had Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. For the majority of it, I really did not know who was going to win once the match started. Before the match started, I was thinking that Roman Reigns was going to win, Jacob Fatu was going to lose. I thought that was the wrong decision. But during the course of the match, Roman was so dominant during the match. Jacob Fatu, he got shots in, but Roman was dog walking his ass during the entire match. Even when Jacob would power up, it would not last long because Roman would snuff it out. Jacob did get his shots in.
Like deja vu for Jacob Fatu. Fatu!
Was a motherfucker.
off their lips.
The one thing that Roman did that I would love that was absolutely just brilliant storytelling was using the toolbox to crush Jacob's hand. Crushing Jacob's hand in that moment, weakening the tongue and death grip, is just smart. The one thing that Jacob has had that has really hurt Roman has been that tongue and death grip. Now, Jacob's tongue and death grip has not beaten anybody, which I think is a problem, because why be scared of it? Like, when you get choked by it, the effects don't seem to last long. Roman has talked right after being choked out by the tongue and death grip. Right after Backlash, he did an interview. He seemed to be talking perfectly fine, even though he spent the last 10 minutes being choked out by it. Right now, I don't think that they did the best job of making Jacob look strong in this match, but for the purposes of the story, they did a great job of proving why he should be subservient to Roman. Roman did say, after I dog walk your ass, after I domesticate you, which is still a wild statement, not wilder than Michael Cole saying the Samoan werewolf has been neutered. That's what are we doing? Now Jacob has to serve up under Roman, but I'm really curious to see how that goes. At the end of the match, Solo Sikoa and his remaining MFTs showed up looking directly at Roman, trying to pull Jacob back to their side, is my interpretation of that. Roman says, I got something for them too. Solo Sikoa was supposed to acknowledge Roman Reigns after Roman beat him on the opening Raw on Netflix. Solo has never acknowledged Roman, never even given an inkling of respect to Roman since that match. I wanted Jacob Fatu to win. I think the WWE needs a significant paradigm shift where everything is different. Gunther beating Cody, Jacob beating Roman. We did get Ruca beating Becky Lynch, Jade beating Rhea, even though that match was great. Listen, the first thing I need y'all to do is stop playing on Jade's name. Jade done put up 3 bangers in a row, 2 bangers in a row if you're just doing WrestleMania and Clash in Italy. She was out there moving with Rhea, the spot after spot. They killed it. Both those ladies killed it. I wanted Jade to win. I picked Rhea to win, but my God, like, how can you complain after such a great match? I don't care who I wanted to win. That match was phenomenal. I didn't want there to be interference in there because I thought that they were cooking so well that the match could have just ended one-on-one without interference. They had interference. It is what it is. B-Fab, hey, listen, if you're going to assist in the cheat, make sure you can grip the leg. You know what I'm saying? Grip the leg, put it on the rope. We've seen a lot of leg rope situations going on in this PLE, and you didn't help. You got caught red-handed, girl. Red hair and red-handed. Like, come on now. But yeah, Jade and Rhea could not be happier with this match. They had time to cook. I think that they need to run it back one more time. I know some people don't want to see the trilogy. Jade lost her championship. She lost a rematch. Fine, but find some way to put them back in the ring together. What I'm also interested in is Jade and Charlotte Flair, because Charlotte Flair came out and helped Rhea Ripley. Now, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, you know they got that history, right? Charlotte may even feel a little jaded, if you will, about helping Rhea retain, because you know Charlotte wants that championship. She's been playing nice, being cooperative, being in the tag team with Alexa Bliss, but hey, listen, Charlotte is the queen and she wants 15, for sure. If anything, Charlotte would love to beat Cena's record. Charlotte would love to be the greatest champion of all time, so you know she's gonna go for that. Jade and Rhea, Jade and Charlotte, I don't care who it is, put Jade with anybody, Jade gonna cook. So got her first win. Her first official win is actually a championship win over Becky Lynch. She got the Intercontinental Championship, and honestly, I can't be happier for her. She's worked really hard. However, I gotta be honest, I think she needs more work. She's great, she's super talented. However, she's young. She's got all the time in the world. Becky wasn't going for that flippy shit. She's been around too long to fall for some of the tricks that Soul was setting. That reverse of the Soul Snatcher into the disarmor, clean as hell. Soul had a great reverse too when she reversed that DDT into the flip. It looked like Becky at one point tried to attempt the Soul Snatcher. That was wild. I wonder if that's actually a seed planted for the future where she'll actually hit a Soul Snatcher. Becky is still showing why she's one of the best in the world. At the end of the day, she still got her Soul Snatched by Ruca. Really good match. This championship is going to do her well. She'll face new challenges. Hopefully they book her correctly. The women's mid-card of Raw would consist of what? Ruca, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. But you know who should not be in that mid-card anymore? Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch needs to move up to the main event scene and take on Liv Morgan. I don't know how you do it, whether somebody turns face or it's a heel versus heel, but they really aren't investing enough into that main event scene. Maybe Io moves up to that main event scene too, but with the Queen of the Ring tournament, a lot of the ladies are going to be busy in that tournament. So who's left for Liv Morgan? maybe somebody moves over from SmackDown. Overall, I did enjoy the PLE. Not every decision I would have made, but for the most part, all the matches were good. I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going with certain storytelling. I think Backlash, honestly, was probably better overall than this particular PLE, and we all know that Noches de los Grandes was way better than this. Either way, I did have a good time with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please hit that like and subscribe, hit that notification as well. Help this channel grow. You guys have done an amazing job of helping it grow so far, especially with the Noches de los Grandes video. I did not expect that video to blow up like that at all. I dropped it at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was very tired. I put it together pretty quickly and just published it, and I'm so happy with the response that it's gotten. Thank you all for giving it that response. If you'd like to see what my predictions were, you can click here. If you would like to see why I have a problem with Brock Lesnar coming back, you can click here, and I'll talk to you guys next time.